Tomorrow is July 1st, and in Florida, it marks one of 2 times a year when new laws go into effect. One of the new laws is designed to keep our kids safer on Suncoast roads. In today's Injuries Are Personal with Carl Reynolds Law, attorney Carl Reynolds is here to talk about new driver's license education requirements. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Yes. I feel like we can safely say we might be experts in this. Between just Carl and I, we have trained 8 teens to drive between the two of us, and Linda adds a few more. Four teens.
Okay.
Now they're grown up, and I've got 2 15-year-olds and a 16-year-old
So now you're in the second generation of going, okay, all right.
And by the way, this obviously impacts all of us on an incredible level because, as I like to tell these teens, the rest of us share the road with you.
Right.
You know, you're not just being an idiot for yourself, you're being an idiot for everybody else too. And that's what our concern is. So let's talk about the new law. What is going to be required now?
Now we actually have a course. So up till now, there's no course required to get behind the wheel, okay?
Wow.
All you had to do was take what's something known as the DATA course. The data course is the Drug, Alcohol, and Traffic Awareness. And it's just an online thing where it's got some videos, some things you read through, and you do kind of online tests, but no one's really monitoring it, checking to make sure.
It's alarmingly nothing.
It really is. And you show up to the DMV and you get your picture and you're able to drive now with an adult in the car, presumably. But so now there's an actual course required. It's DETS. It's the Driver Education Traffic Safety Test. It's a 6-hour course, so now it's a mandatory 6 hours where you're getting more in-depth instruction on how to drive certain traffic situations, as well as the drug, alcohol, and that sort of thing.
Now, it can be done online. So this is something that I'm not too fond of because I think we all know teenagers well enough. I mean,
it's the physical driving we're concerned about.
There are our requirements in Florida, but nobody checks them.
Right.
So that's where I start to get annoyed. They are assuming a responsible adult is managing the situation. The state assumes that.
That is the assumption. And as parents, you sign off on those driver's license for minors, and you're on the hook liability-wise for anything that happens up to the point of emancipation or 18 years old.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you endorse it, you're endorsing that, hey, they've got the proper education and everything, and if they cause an accident, you as the parent are on the hook for any damage they cause and everything up until the age of 18. Doesn't matter if they own their own car and have their own insurance. If you signed on from the license, you're responsible up until 18.
Idea.
Yeah. So presumably a parent wouldn't sign off on that unless they've actually made sure their child went through the proper channels and through their proper education. So this is an attempt to try to get there in this post-COVID world we live in. There is the online option, which we know is not great as far as making sure that there's full compliance, but it's better than what we've had. You know, you got to balance the personal freedoms and things and everyone's schedules with the needs for safety on our roads because they are sharing the roads with everyone else. There's certainly ways to supplement as parents. We have driver education courses available through high schools, okay? They're very difficult to get into. You got to sign up early. But over the summer, they usually add on some additional classes. And the sheriff's office for both Manatee and Sarasota County offers a teen driving program, and it's free.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
it's
really good. So it's 8 hours, and you actually have on-road instruction, and they help you through, you know, an uncontrolled slide, how to fix that, you know, all those sorts of things. It's really cool. And it's taught by the sheriff's office, so it's really helpful. Also, parents, hint, hint, it's very helpful on your insurance rates if they've gone through those courses.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so you can tell the insurance that they've been through an actual driver's course, on-road course, and that usually lowers rates.
And it may save their life and somebody else's
And that's
life.
most important, for sure.
And I am so much more comfortable having a professional, especially law enforcement, do some training because, for one thing, they're probably not fighting with them like they're fighting with me. And also, I wouldn't have taught that skid. And that's a very valuable skill.
For sure.
Know, I mean, there's
and we shouldn't probably teach those skids on the roads.
We probably should not set the car into a skid and then try to do it because I might not do it right. But I feel like it's very scary knowing what I know now as a parent about how little formal education they get before we send them off with keys and a what do you always say, 1,000-pound steel, you know, weapon.
Oh yeah, 3,500-pound, you know, dangerous weapon. It really
that's
is.
what you call it, right? Right. And you're right. You're exactly right.
Oh yes, I can remember when I was learning to drive. running over curbs, running on the wrong side of the road, all those mistakes that scare me to death now.
Well, the problem is, and we got to look in the mirrors, they're learning from us, and are we setting the proper example? Sometimes if we've been on the road for a long time and we're in a hurry or doing whatever, and we're sharing the roads with more and more people who may not be from here. So yeah, we got all those issues. So we got to set the right example and make sure they're trained properly.
All right, because obviously the goal is to keep all of us safe. For more information about any of your legal questions, you can find Carl and his team at injuriesarepersonal.com. We're heading to the kitchen with Michael Zanise.